With me personally, I haven't. This was probably one of the longest games I've been a part of, but it felt so good with the win, and then the turnout with it, it just felt great.
Josh, talk about the shot you hit at the end of the first overtime to send it in to the second overtime. As the replays were going on, did you think that you had gotten it off in time?
I was a little nervous at first that I had got it off, but I looked at the replay and seen it was in. But it was a great play written up by Coach Crean, and we executed it well.
Robert, for you, you played 50 minutes, Thomas plays 44, Josh goes for 46. Just what's it like in an environment like that when you've got to stay out there and it's a tight game, you got to make plays to win?
Yeah, well, first off, I just want to thank God for these guys and Coach Crean because there's no quitting them. Whenever we looked over at Coach Crean, he didn't give us anything but confidence. And the guys on the court, they fought every possession. And at the end of the day, that's what it was about. So I think we really growed up tonight.
What about Penn State makes it so hard to put them away, to close them out?
Penn State was a really good team. They have different areas of offense that are pretty good for them. They just executed some tough plays. But for us, we're going to look at the film and get better from them, where there were certain fouls that we couldn't do. But, they played a pretty good game.
Just, Rob, it seemed like there was an emphasis on getting Thomas involved quickly at 13 points at halftime. Obviously, a rare night for him across the whole game. Just how good was he? How consistent was he?
Well, he was very consistent. That's something we always talk about, establishing, a game from the paint. We always want to play through the paint, whether it's through the dribble drive or through the post feed. And I think he did a great job of, making reads, attacking when it was there one-on-one, and getting other guys involved too.
You all three had career scoring highs tonight. Does that amaze you that all could happen in one game?
We had enough time to do it, so so not really. But like I said before, those guys, we just kept fighting, and it didn't matter, who had to make the play. Somebody just made the play, and that's what it was about. And at the end of the day, we came together and just fought hard for the victory.
Josh, you had struggled the previous 3 games in shooting, but tonight, almost from the opening tip, you were on. What was the impetus for that confidence to shoot like you did, to score like you did?
I want to thank Coach Buckley. We've been working, getting extra shots with Coach Buckley, so I had to accredit him for me making those shots.
Jerry, how much did it help when you saw a few of those go down, though, to kind of get that confidence and just kind of get on a roll?
It felt good. I want to thank my teammates for finding me in the right spots, and I had the opportunity to knock down the shot, and I just shot it with more confidence.
Rob, just talk about how big Josh's performance was, especially without James in the lineup and having another productive guard in the backcourt with you.
Yeah, I think it was great for him and for the team. Came out aggressive, and when he comes out like that, he's hard to deal with. So I think this would be something good for him to build on, because we'll need it going forward.
Thomas, you've had 54 points in the past 2 games. What's really been going so well for you?
Just staying aggressive. Just taking it what the defense gives me. When people go down, everybody else's play steps up. So I'm not really thinking about that. I'm just here for the team and trying to win each and every game and looking forward.
Rob, after dropping your past 2 before tonight and really having to battle tonight, what does that say about the mentality of this team?
That there's no quit, in this group, and that we're just gonna keep fighting no matter what. And at the end of the day, it's about getting better and just putting your best foot forward. And I think if we continue to do that, we'll be okay.
Thomas, I know you said you don't want to think too much about the injuries, but I remember after Fort Wayne, Coach said that he really saw a sense of urgency, like a newfound sense of urgency from you. Do you feel that again, maybe, when there are some guys out and you're going to get more touches and your team just maybe needs you to be a bigger part of the offense?
everybody feels the sense of urgency when somebody goes down. But I'm not worried about the touches or anything. I'm worried about winning the game, with whatever it's on defense, offense, passing, blocking shots, or rebounding. You know, I'm worried about winning the game. I'm not worried about the points. The points will come as long as you do your job out there with your teammates.
Robert, you found some offense through floaters and the lanes and other things. Have you been working on that, or is that building towards some of that kind of scoring?
Yeah, that's something I have been working on with one of the GAs, James Fischella. That's something, you know, that we start off a lot of our workouts with, just finding different ways to finish in the paint. So, you know, he did a good job of helping me with that.
Kenny, you guys, is there any sense that a game like this is something you can build off of and give you a little bit more positive momentum?
We always stay positive in the locker room, you know, no matter if it's a win or loss. You know, we're always going to stay positive, and we're going to look forward to the next game.
Thomas, just what, you're averaging like 27 minutes per game. What's it like for a big guy when it's, okay, now you got to play 30, 35, 38, and, you know, and it grows up to, you know, what it was tonight. Just how do you stay in the game? How do you just keep yourself going for that long?
You fight, you know. You just got to do it. You know, it's no other way around it. You just got to go up there and do it, be a man.
Devontae missed a couple free throws there at the end, and he came back and made some big plays, and he played up for 47 minutes too. What can you say about his performance tonight?
I think he definitely.
It was big for him. I'm pretty sure it was a big confidence builder for him. He grew up today, and he made some big plays. Got a lot of key rebounds for us, so it was big for him to come in and play that many minutes and be productive.